his eyes. They're the eyes of a man obsessed by sex. Eyes that mock our sacred institutions. Bedroom eyes, they call them in a bygone day. They're the eyes of a man whose lust knows no bounds.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the horniest of Creek. My name is Mark. With me as always is my wife Carol. How you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, it's been a good week here. It is October 18th, 2000.
It is. I don't know why you said it like it's all spooky. It's not spooky time yet.
It's getting close.
It is. It's close.
I'm in the Halloween mood. I'm feeling Halloweeny.
Are you? You're feeling like a Halloweeny?
Yeah, apparently. But we're not here to talk about Halloweenies. We're here to talk about Two Gentlemen of Capeside.
What movie is that referencing?
It's referencing Two Gentlemen of Verona. Fucking
Shakespeare.
yeah. It's the Shakespeare play they're talking about at the beginning of class. The one that they get assigned to do a debate topic to because what's his name's all like Dawson's all like, oh, I think it's a story about two friends and one friend betraying the other one, and then Joey's like, it's a story about a girl that comes between two guys.
Yeah, it was pretty bad writing, that whole scene. It was a little too on the nose, I feel like.
Yeah, it was way on the nose. And then the new guy, what's his name, fucking Valentine or whatever. Mm-hmm. And by the way, Valentine is the name of a character in that play.
It is?
So it's so weird, yeah.
Oh.
But he's his last name is Valentine, and he's all like, hey, I think you guys are good at debating. You should fucking debate this topic. And the teacher's like, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to give you a fucking project due tomorrow. Is this extra credit? Like, what the
fuck? That was really bizarre.
None of the other kids get to participate in this.
And, like, Joey has to work. Like, these are high school students. It's like they might have a life. You can't just give somebody a huge assignment with one day to do it.
But he's like, Valentine, you got to do it, too. You're all going to debate each other on whatever.
Every time you say Valentine, I think about Emily Valentine.
Emily Valentine, the punk rock girl.
Punk rock.
That was in 90210,
yeah.
a different show we did, a different tape that we gave out.
Yeah, lots of 90210 tapes there if you guys want to listen to them.
Go back and listen to all of them.
But yeah, this guy's an ass. I don't like him at all.
I don't either.
I feel like he's supposed to grow on us, and maybe he will. He's like a replacement for Abby or something, like the troublemaker kind of side character.
But he's the boy version of that.
Yeah.
No, I preferred the girl version of that.
Well, she was pretty.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Where are we starting here?
Well, we started in the classroom.
Okay. So, yeah, it's the poor man's version of Romeo and Juliet. And
then how do Jen and Pacey end up on the boat? I know he he wants to just go out on the boat, I guess.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the last nice day or something, and
even though Grandma's like, it's going to rain.
Yeah, I don't understand why Pacey's like, oh, it's the last nice day, and then the grandma's like, oh, weather's bad, and like other people, including the news people, seem to know the weather's going to be bad.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Like what's up, Pace?
Did he just feel that it was going to be the last nice day?
I see sunshine, so I must go on the boat.
Like, you would assume that someone that is serious about sailing, it's a lot of S's, would,
it is.
would pay attention to the weather. Like, the weather's important to people on the sea.
Because, I mean, like, I guess they said the storm was going to pass them, but, like, do you really go out into the water and think, oh, there's a storm, but it will pass me? Do you really take that chance? That doesn't sound responsible.
No, it doesn't at all.
And
he pays the ultimate price.
Does he? The ultimate price.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he wants to go on the boat, and
he wants Jen to go on the boat,
Joey
to go on the boat with him.
But she has to work, and she has a project due. And I think it's weird.
I have a project due.
That her
Is that how she sounds?
No, she doesn't sound like Rams. I think it's weird that her excuse is the project and not the fact that she has to work, yet she tells everybody to come to work to do the project. Like, no matter what, she was not getting on a boat tonight. But then the project is with Dawson.
Which she reveals.
So then Pacey's all, like, defensive and upset. It's like...
We didn't choose it.
Yeah, they didn't. But they were arguing in class about something stupid.
That goes to show you don't participate in class. Or else teacher might give you a surprise assignment.
Right? You get punished for talking.
But, so yeah, Jen's like, oh, I can go because I have no one or nothing.
Yeah.
I have nothing to live for. I can go.
And she's like, I have nothing to do.
She doesn't go to school till later. Like, she misses like half the day because she's listening to angry feminist music, she says.
Yeah, and like Grams is all mad and like giving her shit, and she's like, it's not that bad. It could be so much worse. At least I'm going and stuff.
What angry feminist music could she be listening to?
Ani DeFranco.
Fiona Apple.
I think Ani DeFranco, but okay.
Alanis Morissette.
Sure.
What else?
4
non-blondes. Are they angry?
No.
Oh, all right. I don't know.
No,
maybe they were angry they're not blonde.
I think we covered it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's the if we were doing a Mount Rushmore of angry feminist musicians, there's only 3. There's not a 4th.
There's sure there's
Ani DeFranco,
a million.
Fiona Apple, Alanis Morissette, and who?
Sheryl Crow, but she's not really angry. She's sad.
She's happy. She's all poppy and stuff.
She can be sad, but not angry.
She can be a little sad, I guess.
But not angry.
No, she's not angry. What's that one? Tell me why.
What is happening?
It's the one, like, she's like, da, 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 it's a matter of fact, da, 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 and I got a bang. Da, 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 da.
Okay, I know the song. It's an itch we know we're going to scratch. Going to take half of this egg to hatch.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the song, but I can't think of the name right now. Shit.
Why can't you?
Oh, Liz Phair.
Liz Phair, there you go.
Why Can't I by Liz Phair.
There you go.
Nobody tuned in to hear your music show, though, Mark. Come on.
So Liz Phair would be the other one.
Okay, we got
Probably
it.
right. Lilith Phair.
Not Lilith Phair. That's the name of a...
But that's part of... She's part of that. She is
What?
Lilith Phair.
No.
Yeah.
Just because her name is Fair in it?
Isn't she one of the people that started it?
I don't know.
I think she is. You're arguing with me. Like, no. She's part of it, I think.
You don't know either. You're just making things up that sound right to you.
What about Meredith Brooks?
Sure.
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover.
Sure, let's fill the mountain up. In the meantime...
Did you say let's fill the mound up?
Mountain. Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway. So.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh, she's listening to music, yeah.
So, yeah.
She's like, Grams, what happened to the nice Grams? Well, this is the bitch Grams.
Does she say that?
Kind of. She doesn't say bitch Grams, but... She does ask. She does say, I miss the nice Grams or whatever. The nice understanding Grams. But I was young once too, but ruining your life.
She said, I'm going to give you like till the end of the day or something to stop it because you can't wallow in this.
Yeah.
Which I honestly think is pretty good advice. I mean, she gave her a little bit of time and now get back to life.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, no matter what kind of loss you're going through, you have to keep going.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Just keep on keeping on.
But yeah, so she agrees to go on the boat with Pacey so that he's not all by his lonesome.
Mm-hmm.
And should we talk about them going on the boat now, or is there more?
Is there more what? There are 2 storylines going. I mean, there are two main locations we're dealing with. There's Joey's work, and then there's the boat.
Right.
So this stuff happens.
Well, the first thing was the school, which is where they're at when this is all going on.
Stuff happens on the boat, and then there are 2 different things going on in the work. Andy's talking to Mrs. Valentine because she has an interview with her, and then the project's going on, and the old man is going on.
Yeah. What project? Oh, the school project.
Oh,
so yeah,
my God.
okay.
Do you only tune into half of our conversation?
Maybe. Okay, so Joey gets the dude, whatever Valentine his name is.
What?
And Dawson to come up to her work and do this project.
I can't remember his first name.
It's really annoying me. I wish that we could remember.
I remember Brad Owen, the guy he pretended to be.
Oh, weird. That's not even his name, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Mm-mm. What is it?
I think it was Noah.
What?
What? I think it was Noah.
Okay. Sure. Noah Owen. That just rolls right off the tongue. You couldn't remember our conversation 4 seconds ago. Why do you think I'm wrong about this and you're right?
Because I do, okay? Anyway. They're just literally chilling.
Whoa. Now you can't even finish a sentence. You boring yourself?
I'm so tired. They're chilling at a table and they're doing their homework shit. And then this old grumpy man comes in.
Who she knew was going to come in.
Yeah, she said he was the only customer.
Yeah, he's going to be the only customer. He wants his fucking prime rib or whatever. He's like, my regular table, please. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's taken. And there's no one in the club.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I didn't come for your comedy stylings, cunt. Sit me down.
Yeah. It's weird, any other normal business, if you only got one customer every night, I think, or at that particular night, maybe you would just not be open.
Yeah.
But, it's for rich people. They probably made lots of money off him. So.
Right. But he gets prime rib or something like that.
And
he doesn't play much of a factor in the story.
No. And in the background, they're starting to talk about some storm coming. He's like, oh, I got to get out of here before the storm comes. And Joey's like, storm? Because she's like, Pacey's on a boat. Oh no. And that's what starts it. She's putting on the news and trying to, and she totally ignores everything else. She's being a very bad waitress.
Yep.
And then in the meantime, Andy, like you said, is having her interview.
Right.
With Ms. Valentine.
Mrs. Valentine.
The bitchy mom manager character.
Yeah, and she's like, what did she say? How did she find it out? Oh, because she's looking at her resume.
She looks at her transcripts, I think, and sees that she was on a medical leave of absence. And she basically asks for which is really inappropriate.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to do that. I don't know what kind of. I know they couldn't do it for a job interview or whatever. I don't know what kind of legal stipulations there are on a college application interview, but I would assume they're similar.
I mean, I don't even know how official this interview is. I feel like this is just to get her recommendation for the school or something.
Yeah, I guess so. But she does volunteer the information.
Yeah, which Andy, could you not read the room? This woman is an ice queen. She's not going to be sympathetic, but Andy's like, oh yeah, it was for my mental health.
But I think she delivers a good message though, because she's like, oh, you're crazy. She's like, you seem almost proud of this or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I had a problem. I was strong enough to ask for help for my problem. I got help for my problem. It's not something that defines me or who I am. It's just a part of me. And she's like, I don't see the reason why we need to shroud all of this in mystery or hide it or whatever. It shouldn't be stigmatized like this. People, young people should be emboldened to get help when they need it.
Yeah. Yeah, Andy does have a great message, and this woman is terrible to her. Just absolutely awful. Mm-hmm. I don't remember exactly all of the terrible, mean things she says, but she everything you could think of to say to somebody who has mental health problems. She's like, how are you even going to handle it? How are you even going to be able to go to school?
At one point she's like, well, I don't feel like I can give my recommendation to somebody who, really is not going to be able to handle the academic rigors of this. It's so funny, too, because she's talking about this school like it's the greatest thing in the world, and this is one of Andy's backup schools.
Right.
I don't know. That part was kind of glossed over, but she's like, oh yeah, I have a, she says to Jack, oh, for those of us that take this seriously and are applying to school, indicating that Jack is not applying to college, I guess. She's like, yeah, it's interview season or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I have an interview for one of my backup schools. It's like, this isn't even that important of a school to her.
Yeah.
But she's, putting everything into it because that's what Andy does.
Well, and I have a question, like, how is this woman who is the manager of wait staff at a club, like, affiliated with a university and has any power there?
She's an alumnus. Okay.
But, like, I don't know. How do you, like, that doesn't seem like a job that you would need to have a college degree for?
Who knows? She might not have to have a college degree for her job, but she went to that school. She graduated to that school. She had enough ties at that school, like she knew enough people that they gave her this thing,
Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently she used to be rich. I think that probably bought her more than whatever. Anyways, so yeah, she's terrible at Andy, and then they leave the interview room, and the storm has rolled in.
Yeah. Well, Andy's basically just like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, just forget about it.
Yeah, the storm rolls in, and everyone's like, oh my God, they're out there in this storm.
Yeah, so like, Andy starts taking charge and telling people what to do, how to handle the situation. And mind you, she does not work there, but she's giving her, she is such a like take charge. I mean, that's always been her character in every situation, but yeah. She's like, get the tables against the windows and blah, blah, blah. In the meantime, Joey is trying to call for help for True Love, the name of the boat that's out there. And whoever she's talking, what?
I'm having a good time seeing if you can get any of this right.
Am I not getting anything right?
I'm not saying you're not getting anything right. I'm just saying, like, you're about to talk about it. I'm curious to hear all the things you think happened.
She's calling out, and she's asking like if they're in line to dock, and they said no. There's like a few boats that are in line to dock, and they're not one of them. And then she's like asking people to go out and look for them. They're like, we're not going to do that. I'm sure they're fine. Like they'd be trying to get in if they were out there.
I mean, that's in general correct.
And
like the guy actually comes there, and he's like, yeah, they're not fucking out there. And he's like, there's no True Love out there. They didn't register or whatever. And she's like, he just registers with whatever name. He doesn't like follow all the protocols and stuff like that.
Which is dumb.
And they're like, well, there's fucking 3 boats that are coming in right now. And that's all the ones we think are out there. Well, he's out there. We know he's out there. Well, then he's fucked. It's basically the guy says. And he's like, I'm not sending somebody out there in this storm to like look wildly for him. And we don't even know where he is. He's probably trying to come in if, and she's like, no, there's no way, because his boat would be destroyed or whatever. Like, he would rather die than have that boat be destroyed. And he's like, well, then he's going to die then, I guess.
Why? I don't understand enough about boats to get, like, why it would be dangerous for him to bring his boat in.
I think because, I don't know enough about boats either, but I'm going to speculate. I think because during a storm like that, the waves get like high, and when they rush up high, when they come down shallow, right? Because like a lot of water's going up high, so like big waves, so the big wave takes the water out of the thing. So the closer you are to the shore, it's rocky and shit like that. So that's it's shallow. The water gets shallower towards the shore while the waves is up, right? Mm-hmm. And I think the boat could get tossed around and like banged on those rocks and like damaged and stuff like that, I guess.
Okay. Well, and then somebody said any reasonable person would come in, and like Mark and I both simultaneously go, but he's not reasonable.
And they say it too on the show.
Did they? Okay.
I think they did. I think they did, yeah.
I thought it was just us.
But I guess we'll get to the boat part in a minute, but Dawson is like, this cove. He would go to this cove because we rode out a storm there once when we were young or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the guy that's there, the Coast Guard or whatever he is, he's like, yeah, well, that cove's not going to provide much shelter in this fucking, the way the storm is. And Dawson's like, well, he doesn't know that. He's like, well, he's fucked. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not sending anyone out to that cove.
So, Dawson is like, well, I'm going to go get him then.
He's like, does anyone have a boat? And that's when Valentine walks up and he's like, this is why it's important to fucking butter up the son of the person that runs this place. And Andy's like, where's the fucking boat, dick? And he's like, take slip 4 or whatever. He gives the keys. And he's like, just don't let the old geezer know or whatever. And then the old geezer comes in like 5 seconds later and he's like, Valentine's, his mom is like, hey, where's these kids? And he's like, oh, they took fucking old geezer's boat. Right in front of him. Mm-hmm. Right in front, like, why tell them to keep this quiet if you were immediately going to tell him?
Because he's a pot stirrer.
And he's like, my boat.
And, like, my question, though, is, like, did he come on a boat?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Can you imagine a life where you got to go places on a boat?
No.
That's just bizarre to me.
I don't live in New England.
Like, you live on water, you take a boat to go to the fucking restaurants and the stores and stuff. Like,
well, they live on, like, an island, right? Isn't where they live an island?
I think so, yeah.
So
Capeside?
Yeah. Some kind of fucking...
But I mean, like, Joey's house, is specifically, like, she can't really get anywhere unless she's on a boat.
Well, she takes a rowboat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I would not want to live like that.
No, neither.
Although I guess if you had to row places, it'd be good exercise. Would it be as good exercise as walking?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe we should do it.
Move to an island so that we can row? As opposed to just going to the gym where they have a rowing machine.
Well, you know, there are lakes near here. We could row boats
I guess
on
that's
lakes
true.
near here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. So the perfect rowing weather.
Yeah, exactly. So they go out. Nothing like crisp fall rowing. So they go out on the boat. And then I guess we should talk about the boat part of things.
There's not a ton, really, in my opinion. I mean, like, there's a little. I mean, like, Jen and Pacey don't have a great amount of interaction.
There's the disaster part of it. She does say, I'm not going to make out with you on this boat.
And he had no intention of that. Like,
no, but they like
he gets to make out with Katie Holmes.
She brings it up, but it's just like disaster, one disaster after another. He's like, the storm starts to get bad, and he's like, oh, we'll be all right. Like, you know, we got this fucking radio, and then water just splashes up and destroys the radio.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Well, what was really weird is, and one thing I noticed is, and I sometimes I hate that I know how things are made, how TV and movies are made, because the TV budget really shines through here. Like, it's a big fucking storm, and they're on this lake or whatever, creek or whatever it is, getting tossed around. But I can see the back wall. Like, I can see the back wall they've painted dark to, like, look like more ocean. And it's like, I can see that they're on a little sound stage in a little water puddle that they've you know, with the rain sprinklers like going up ahead and stuff, and they're rocking the boat back and forth. And like, because I saw that, like, you know, I see the rain and everything, and my suspension of disbelief broke because I saw the matte painting. It's a decent matte painting, but I saw the matte painting in the back on the back wall that somebody painted to look like more ocean and more dark sky and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, it's a wall.
Wow, way to ruin it.
And it immediately, I was like, okay, they're in a very confined little space here filming this. And it just broke it. I was like, that's because it's like, this is like, they mentioned The Perfect Storm, and this is like their take on that movie, The Perfect Storm, the George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg movie. And like, this is not that movie. Because like in that movie, the computer generated effects and the practical effects and stuff like that they use, it all combines to make it look like they're really out there. And this doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not great, whatever. But Jen knows nothing about sailing. Just like she was like confused and lost, like I would have been.
Yeah. Jen's just like curled up in a corner thinking she's gonna die.
Yeah, basically. And Pacey keeps saying, "Oh, we'll be fine. We'll be fine." Like, I feel like he would be saying that all the way till they sink under the water.
Of course. And Jen's like, how do you know that? And he's like, I don't. That's just what you say.
So, yeah, he's trying to find the cove. He's talking about, we're going to go find this cove. And she's like, how can you see anything? Which was my question, too. How do people have any clue where they are when they're out on the water? I don't understand. Like, there are maps and shit of, like, the ocean, and people know coordinates. And, like, how?
I think they use the stars and stuff like that.
Crazy.
But, like, on modern boats, they have like a radar type. They have a thing where you can look at what your coordinates are. Okay. Like you can plot your course, like a little map and radar thing on the actual boat. But in the old days, they'd use like a sextant and the stars and shit like that to know.
Well, I don't think Pacey has any fancy equipment though.
I don't know.
So
I think every boat has I think every modern boat has like some kind of sonar system or whatever on there. But anyway, so yeah, Dawson's like, well, Pacey's like, we're gonna head for this cove, and she's like, who the fuck's gonna find us there? And he goes, Dawson will know.
Yeah,
which Dawson does.
It's so weird. Like they are all like, we hate each other, but in this situation, Pacey depends on Dawson, and Dawson
comes through.
Yeah.
So they get to the boat. They lash their boats together, and Jen comes across. I don't know why the old man's boat is better at navigating this storm than
it's bigger.
Yeah, yes, it is.
I think that Pacey's small boat is. It's like when we were on the really small. Oh my god! It's like when we were on the really small cruise ship, and we got like all the motion sickness. Like the smaller the boat, the more it like rocks and stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
but what's his name? Pacey?
Yeah.
Pacey's like, I'm not fucking going.
He's like, I'm not leaving my ship. What an idiot. Now, also, though, they hit his ship. Like, when they were coming in, like, they damaged his ship.
To lash together, yeah. They had to.
And they're like, but your ship's going to go down. So, like, is his ship destroyed? I kind of thought they were going to bring it in with them, but they didn't bring it with them.
Yeah, we don't know what happened. As of right now, they didn't tell us what happened to the boat. Because the boat could be destroyed, or the boat could have survived it.
And then how do you even know where it ends up? I mean, like, he's lost his boat. That's
Probably,
very sad.
But he's like, all the fucking memories of my life, the best memories of my life are on here. Having sex with your ex-girlfriend. I mean, we didn't do anything. And he's like, well, you got fucking people over there that care about you. Because Joey came with him.
Yeah, Joey came with them.
Joey was, like, insistent that she come on the boat with him.
So then Pacey comes across, and they come in, and the storm's, of course, over when they get there. Like, because it's, television.
And old man is pissed off. Mm-hmm. Oh, you've damaged my boat, you fuck. What are you going to do about that?
And then Graham's, like, is there to get Jen, and she, like, just reads him the riot act about, like, you're just mean because you're alone, and, like, that was pretty harsh. But, like, also, I mean, he was, like, gobsmacked afterwards. I feel like they had a moment. I feel like he, like, is going to like her or something. Like, I don't know.
I thought that's where they were going, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's something in the future they're planning at or what. I don't know. But I got that impression, too, basically just because they're two old people.
And then she's so nice to Jen, and I love their relationship. Mm-hmm. Like, their little, like, I love you moment was so cute.
Well, and she's like, Graham's is like, I was so afraid I wasn't going to see you again. And she's like, I am such a person of faith. And in this time, like where did all my faith go? Like, I was so worried and everything. And Jen was like, you gave it to me because, no matter how bad things got, I still had hope. And I got that from somewhere.
Aw. That was very sweet.
It was very nice. And Dawson's parents were all, like, I'm proud of you, son.
Yeah. His dad was like, I'm pissed at you, but I'm also proud of you. Because, he did put himself in danger.
And then the next day, Dawson's like cleaning shit up, and Pacey comes up and he's like, "Hey," he apologizes finally for what he did and how he like deceived Dawson and everything, and says that what he regrets the most is losing their friendship, and that he wants them to be friends again, and it's probably not time now, but like he hopes someday in the future will be. And Dawson's like, yeah, it's not time now.
But Pacey said, but I look forward to that day. And I think Dawson said something like, I look forward to it too, or something. Like, it's like they acknowledge that they'll get there eventually.
Kind of.
It seemed hopeful.
I felt like Pacey was hopeful. I feel like Dawson was holding back.
Yeah. So. Well, Dawson was the, wronged party, so it's going to take him a little while. And he's just a bitch anyway. So it's going to take him a little longer.
Yeah. But, yeah, that is the episode, everyone.
Yeah. So lots of drama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Andy is getting a good recommendation from that lady, although she kind of tells her she doesn't want it.
Yeah. She tells her, go fuck yourself.
She's like, I don't think I want
She's like, let me tell you something. If they know you half as well as I have come to know you, that your recommendation doesn't mean shit anyway.
Yeah. That was kind of great. Andy's kind of cool.
But yeah. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Some further depth of character, and hopefully we've taken a step towards Dawson and Pacey getting to be friends again.
God, I hope so. I miss them together.
But yeah, that is the episode for the week. Here I'll tell people where they can find their own perfect storm.
You can write us at latefee1994 at AOL.com.
Mm-hmm.
Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com.
Yep.
And share the tapes with your friends.
Always. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.